What's up guys, it's Dan, and I got a quick foam crafting tip. So, whether or not you already know this, I'm gonna do it anyway. So when you're doing your crafting with foam, you wanna try to make things as clean as possible. And you may run into occurrences where you want clean seams, like on bends. So there may be times where you don't want to join two panels together, you just want to make the bend out of one panel. Like this, as you can see. This is just one piece of foam. You can see how much cleaner that is compared to having two pieces. What I'm going to show you is how to determine how much material to remove in order to get the bend you want and the angle and achieve the angle you want every single time. So the trick is, with this piece for example, you can see the notch there that I grinded down. I used the sanding drum on my rotary tool. That's the easiest, fastest way to do it. You can use a grinding stone, or you can try to cut it with a razor knife. You won't be as accurate though, but at least it's something. So let me show you what I do here. I have two pieces of foam here. I'm going to do two different angles on these. So what you do first is you score where you want the bend, not all the way through the foam. You can kind of fine tune your cut a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do that to both pieces here. Alright, so I've got both of these ready to go. So what you want to do, for example, on this one, you want it to bend 45 degrees. So you want it to look like this when you're all done. I mean, not this side, but you know what I mean. I mean, it'll bend this way. So what you do is you open it in line with where you want to bend it. As you can see, if I took another piece here, because you want the panel to bend back 45 degrees in that direction. So you pretty much bend this 180 degrees from where you want it to bend. You can see the material that's left there. You want to grind this down so it's flat with each other. So you'll be taking the same amount from here and here, so it'll be flat. Alright, so I ground it down. It's relatively flat. You want to hold it in place like this. It's easy to do with your fingers while you run your rotary tool over the top to flatten the top here and make both of them the same. So my goal was to make this bend at 45 degrees. And there you go. It's about a 45 degree angle. But yeah, that's how I do panels like this, where you want to bend it so it's a lot cleaner rather than using two panels. So let me repeat what I did. I bent it down 180 degrees from where I want this to be, which is here. As you can see, it'll be along this plane. So once I determined the angle, I then took my rotary tool and grinded this area here flat. I'll show you before and after. So you grind it down flat. Now you're able to bend it and achieve the angle you want from it. In this case it was 45 degrees. Now I'll do it again on this one. Let's make this 90 degrees. So I'll have to hold it like this while grinding it flat. Okay. So I ground it down flat, as you can see. And now this should bend at 90 degrees. I bent it over 180 degrees from where I wanted it, which is 90 degrees on the other side. Grounded it down flat. And now you're able to achieve the angle you want from this piece of foam. So I hope this tip helps you in determining what angle to cut or grind your foam down to determine what angle you want your foam panel to bend. In this case, this was 45 degrees, 45-ish, you can see. And then this one was 90. So yeah, this is just something that I found out. This is probably already known in the foam crafting world, but I just wanted to share it with you. I thought it was a pretty neat tip. Excuse me. Anyway, I am still tweaking my Gundam, taking care of little odds and ends here. And if you missed my last live stream, I made a new chin, and that looks a lot better. It's bigger, it's boxier, it has the cavity that the chin sits inside now, because that's what I didn't have before. I just smacked it onto the face, and finally took me a couple years to finally change it. But yeah, that looks a lot better now. Nice big blocky red tongue sticking out at you. And like I said, I hope this video helps you in doing this kind of foam manipulation. And I got my 45 and my 90, bend it back 180 degrees of where you want it to go. Grind this flat, even on both sides, just to take away that material, and then you're able to bend it at the angle you want. Alright, so that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you in the next one, whenever the hell that'll be. So, yeah. Later.